When I have the opportunity to do a new project, I like to do something I haven't done before, because design work and client-based work, which is the majority of the work I do, is always on such crazy timelines, so you don't really have the opportunity to experiment, to learn new things. But it's important to learn new things, and it's important to broaden your horizons and the things that you know how to do. So when doing special projects, it's always important to me to try and challenge and do new things. This is actually the first time that I'm seeing it all up, because it took a very long time to get all the pieces up. But what we're looking at is the 360 degrees of sheets blowing in the wind, which is supposed to die down around 7 or 8 o'clock. The sheets are specially designed to be projected onto, which is awesome, because that means that you can see it from the inside and outside, so when people are coming into the party or coming up to the installation, that it'll have sort of an effect in the space. I think that it'll naturally, some people stay and try to see what's coming next, and other people will be in it for the long haul. This installation is part of a larger event that we're doing with Ray-Ban, and the idea behind having a party and an installation together is that this thing is designed to be something that people experience both in a party setting, but also without having sort of a preconceived notion or an expectation of going to something that's specifically designed to be art or specifically designed to be anything else. It's really supposed to be a part of a kind of continuous Coachella experience that's part of the show that's happening out of town. It's part of going to these mansion parties that occur because Coachella takes place in Palm Springs. To me, like a 360-degree sort of theater could be a number of things. For me, it was sort of an exploration of the medium in a way, because I haven't really worked a lot in video and or in photography. The point is that I wanted to think of different things that you could do in a 360-degree space that would be atmospheric, but still be an interesting use of that medium. What I ended up doing was shooting a lot of footage driving around different parts of Los Angeles that I felt like were either iconic for me personally or iconic in general, with 6 cameras mounted onto my car, and just kind of seeing what I could get into, almost running into a police officer, almost getting raced by a Corvette, and then just driving through parts of the city that people don't even realize are in LA. I mean, doing stuff that's experiential and getting to design something that's experiential and really having the resources to do it properly, because that's the hardest thing. It's one thing to make a flyer. It doesn't require a lot of resources. You can just it's simple design work. But to be able to make something that actually is a part of the environment in a way that matters can be a very expensive and difficult thing to get to do. So to have the help and resources to do it is really awesome. I feel like when you come out to the desert for Coachella, you're always you're in these beautiful mansions, you're at the show, you're surrounded by these conventional technologies that are, a part of that experience. You go into this space and suddenly you're kind of taken out of those environments, which is ironic because you're sitting surrounded by projection, and structure and all that stuff. I have my own company because I like to have the latitude to call my own shots and to be able to do the things I believe in and be in more control of my life. And the reason why I want to be more in control of my life is because I want to be able to do a laser show if I want to, or be able to make a 360-degree projection room if I'm asked to, and not be sort of dictated what the project is and be working on someone else's creative vision. I would love to do more projects like this. I would love to have the opportunity to, and I think that if I could establish myself as somebody that people seek out to do special projects like that, it would be awesome.